guys, welcome to my channel. I am so excited for this haul video because this is a drugstore beauty haul. I just recently did a new drugstore beauty haul, kind of going over some new products that I saw that were new to the drugstore, and I will link that video down in the description box below if you guys like seeing drugstore hauls. But there's just so many products coming out at the drugstore right now. I had to do another one, and I really feel like I say this in every video, but I really truly feel like the drugstore products are getting so much better. Like, I truly think they're getting better. Like, there are products that I picked up at the drugstore that I legit think are better than high-end designer products. And I think that would be a fun video to do as well. A video of products, like drugstore products that are better than high-end products. So let me know in the comments or give me a thumbs up if you guys would like to see a video like that, because I think that would be really fun. But in this video, I have a bunch of cosmetics and a little bit of skincare, so let's go ahead and dive on in. So in my last drugstore video, I hauled a couple of Flower Beauty products, and those were, I hauled like a Flower Beauty highlighter palette. I'll actually show you guys if you want to see it. I've gotten a lot of questions about doing a room tour or a makeup collection tour now that I'm in a new space. For now, that's the only peek you guys get. So that's where I keep the highlighters. This is my Flower Beauty highlighter trio. So this has 3 highlight shades from Flower Beauty. I hauled these and I swatched them in my previous video. So I'll link that below if you guys want to check it out. But these are amazing. I haven't used them on my skin yet, but swatching them, they're beautiful. So of course I wanted to pick up a couple other Flower Beauty products that I've heard raved about. This one is the Flower Beauty loose powder, and Miss Casey Holmes, who is amazing, by the way, I love her. She has been raving about this powder for months now, and I was like, I don't need it, I don't need it. I have so many loose powders, and now I'm like, okay, whatever, I need it. So I got it, and I got mine in L01. There's a translucent, there's a color number 1, and there's color number 2. So I got number 1, and she says it's like the best loose powder ever. She talks about how it's better than the La Mer powder, which is like $100 powder. So I'm very excited to try this out. I think the packaging is amazing. Beautiful packaging. I love that rose gold detailing. I love how like solid and big this guy is. This is like $10, so I'm very excited to try this out for baking. Maybe setting the face. I don't usually set my face with loose powder, but we'll see. And then this next product is beautiful. This is the Flower Beauty Flower Pots, which is a powder blush. They had 4 shades at my drugstore, I believe. And this is the one that caught my attention, but I don't know. I kind of want to go back and get the other colors because I actually have snuck and used this once already, and it's beautiful. So this is called... Okay, so the blush itself says it's in the shade PB4, but I can't find on the actual packaging where it says the color. Oh, it's up here. It's in the tip-top corner up there. It says Warm Hibiscus PB4. So this is in the shade Warm Hibiscus. The packaging is amazing. Isn't that gorgeous? This totally looks like a high-end packaging to me. Super pretty. And it has this beautiful flower in the middle. And this color is to die for. It's like this gorgeous corally pink, warm, golden shimmer. So pretty. Looks very similar to NARS Orgasm. I totally want to do a video dedicated to NARS Orgasm, by the way, and just like swatch all the blushes that look similar to NARS Orgasm and figure out which ones are similar, which ones are different. I think that video would be really good to do because that's like the best blush ever. So I've just got all these video ideas going on. Let me know in the comments below what videos sound good to you guys, because I have a lot of things that I want to do. So moving on, that's what I got from Flower Beauty. I got a few products from e.l.f. Cosmetics. e.l.f. e.l.f. has been a brand in the past that I've like either gotten really excited about or like really not excited about. Like, I either love it or hate it because I've tried out products that honestly are just not good. They're crap. I'm sorry, e.l.f. I'm sorry, but you've had crappy products. It's just, that's the way it is. But I've also tried products from them that I'm like, holy crap, this is so good. And it's like amazing that it's that price for that quality. So I have noticed that e.l.f. is getting better, and they're getting better and better and better. So hopefully these are amazing products. But I mean, when you're paying $5 for a product, it's hard to know like if it's gonna suck or not. So the first one I got is the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. This is a Lit From Within primer. It says, creates a fresh, natural glow with this lightweight makeup primer. It's a makeup base that primes the skin for long wear, also moisturizes, brightens, and refines skin appearance. Well, that's a lot of claims. Enriched with acai and vitamin C and E. So yeah, lots of claims on here. This is one of their newer products. They've recently launched a ton of like new things, and this is part of that. This is actually kind of pricey for e.l.f. I think it was like an $8 primer, $8 to $10-ish, but it's a really pretty packaging. It doesn't say anything on the packaging at all, actually. It's just, this is it. That's all you get. But I like the packaging. It says, I want to know how big it is. So this primer is 0.96 ounces, so it's actually a little under 1 ounce of primer, so it is kind of on the smaller side. I was trying to look at reviews on eyeslipsface.com to see what people were saying, and they were super mixed. First, I'm just getting water coming out of here. Okay, so that's, get rid of that. So that's a swatch of the consistency. At first, it was like really runny, but then this like little white part came out. It feels very, very smooth. It feels really silky. Very silicone feeling, but not like your typical silicone primers, like the pore filler primers, or like the ones from Smashbox that are just like straight up silicone. It doesn't feel like that. It feels a lot silkier. I don't really love the smell. It doesn't smell like chemical-y or anything. It just smells like kind of like herbally, kind of, I don't know, kind of weird smell, but I don't know. We'll see. It does feel really nice though. The consistency feels a lot better than I thought it was going to, so I'm excited to try that out. And then I got 2 of the e.l.f. Aqua Beauty, because they just came out with like this Aqua Beauty line, which I think is all waterproof products or something. These are the Molten Liquid eyeshadows, and these were actually in Tati Westbrook's top 5 under 5 video. So she talked about how these were really good and how they were worth the $5. So I got 2 different colors. Let's swatch them. Okay, so I just swatched both of these, and the applicator on them is just like a little dofa applicator, just like your really super like basic little wands, you know, just like that. And I swatched both of them. The first one is the brushed copper one, which is this really pretty champagne, and then this one is rose gold. They're super reflective on the hand. They look really, really, really pretty. They're still kind of tacky, so I'm gonna let them sit for a minute and see if they're like waterproof or if they're like smudge proof, and see how that goes. So I'll let that sit for a second, but I will say the colors are beautiful. Like, I really like the color, and I think that could be super pretty with like glitter on top of it, or just as like a really reflective kind of like lid base sort of color. So yeah, I don't usually love liquid eyeshadows because I find them kind of tricky to work with, but if I can like find a color that I love, I will deal with the trickiness. Like, it's worth it if it turns out beautiful. So we'll see. Also from e.l.f. Cosmetics, I got 2 foundations. And if you would have asked me a year ago if I would ever try an e.l.f. foundation, I would have been like, no. Like, I would have been like, I'm not putting a $3 foundation on my face. It's just not gonna happen. Not to be like snotty, I guess that sounds pretty bad, but I don't like putting just like anything on my face. That really freaks me out, to just put like anything on your face. I mean, it's your face, and I've worked really hard to like maintain my skincare, so I'm not about to just like throw stuff on it. But anyways, I've heard a lot of good things about both of these foundations. The first one is the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation, just like the oil-free 15 SPF Flawless Foundation. And this has been in the e.l.f. line for a long time. This foundation, I remember seeing, oh gosh, who was it? I've seen a lot of like beauty bloggers and YouTubers talk about this for a long time, but I believe it's been reformulated. I'm not sure, but I have heard good things about this, and Nicole from Young Wild Polished has said a lot of good things about this, so I'm gonna try this out. And then this is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. And this is one that I've heard a lot of good things about, particularly, again, from Casey Holmes. I, like, love YouTube, you guys. I'm, like, always name dropping people. But this one is the Acne Fighting Foundation, which has salicylic acid in it, which I always think is kind of weird to have, like, sal in sort of, like, foundation products, because I don't need sal all over my whole face. I only need it in, like, targeted areas where I have acne. But it's only 0.5%. scent. I can't imagine that e.l.f. is using like the highest grade of like acne fighting ingredients. I mean, I don't know, but I just can't like see that happening. But from what I've heard, it's just a good full coverage foundation. So we'll be trying out both of these. I'm very excited. I think that this one was a little more, the Flawless Foundation. I think it was like $8 maybe-ish. No more than $10 for sure, but it has a really nice packaging. It's actually glass. It's a frosted glass bottle, and it has a pump. So that's, you know, there's a lot of drugstore foundations that don't even have this level of like things. So I think that's great, but it is only 0.68 fluid ounces. So this is a tiny little guy. This is almost half an ounce. So that is, you know, it's not a lot of product, but I do like the packaging. I'm excited to try it out. I'll actually swatch it and see what I think. I did try to look up swatches online to match my color because I struggle when it comes to matching my foundation shade at the drugstore. But I think this one will work for me. It's called Sand, and I like the consistency. Like, it's not crazy thick, but it's not super thin either. It's just a nice like medium consistency. Can you see that there? It feels really nice. It looks like it's going to be like a natural finish, medium coverage. That's what it looks like to me. Swatching it on the back of my hand, it definitely seems like my cup of tea. Reminds me of like Smashbox Studio Skin, which is one of my favorite foundations. So I'm excited to try that out a lot. Like, it looks promising on the back of my hand. And then this one, the Acne Fighting Foundation, I actually got in the shade Buff. I don't know why I got two different colors. Buff is darker than Sand, but I do think that this packaging, it's definitely cheaper packaging, but I feel like it would be more convenient because it is like a little squeeze tube, and it just looks like this little squeeze tube of foundation. Really nice packaging though if you travel a lot. This packaging is almost identical to the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh, what if this is similar to Matte Velvet Plus? Matte Velvet Plus does not have any sort of acne ingredients, but this is super thick. You can't really tell on camera, but rubbing it in, it is very thick, but not too thick, not like Kat Von D Tattoo Lock-It thick, but it's a thicker foundation. It's definitely full coverage. That is for sure. So can't really tell on camera, but I can tell feeling it on the back of my hand that I think it's gonna be good. So I'm excited to try both of those. These two swatches from e.l.f. are dried down now. They do kind of smudge a little bit if I rub them with my finger, but they are pretty locked in there. They're not like smudging all over the place. They're just kind of like shearing out as I rub them. So that's promising. I'm excited to use that. Okay, so that's enough about e.l.f. Let's move on. The next three products that I got are the new lipsticks from Rimmel, and these are from the Kate Moss collection. Kate Moss works with Rimmel a lot, but this is like their new lipsticks. And I have some of their older lipsticks in like their nude collection. No, this is a nude collection. Some of their, I don't know, like their other lipsticks, and I really like them. This is a new collection, which I believe is a nude collection, a new nude collection. So a bunch of different nude lipsticks. These three were my favorite shades that I saw, so I grabbed all three of them. They're shades 54, 55, and 56. I will swatch them for you guys. So the consistency of these seems very similar to the other Rimmel lipsticks. It's pretty creamy. The scent is exactly the same. I can never decide if I like the scent or not. It's not like a bad smell, it's just not my favorite. So I swatched all three on my hand right now. This is shade 54, 55, and 50. Oh, flipping you guys off. 54, 55, and 56. So 54 is called Rock and Roll Nude, which is like a really light pink, like a girly pink kind of color. This one right here is 55, which is called My Nude. It's like a very neutral nude, like a nudie pink. I think that that color would be flattering on almost any skin tone. And then this top one here is number 56, which is called Boho Nude. That one's more of a brownie nude. I think that one is more of like your true brown, like no pink in it kind of nude. All three of them look really pretty. I think they'll all work for my skin tone, but that one in the middle, I would say, is probably the most versatile. I'm very excited to try these though. I think these are gonna be really pretty. And I think this top one would be beautiful on like a deeper skin tone, like a tan. It would be like this perfect, like sexy nude pout, like that whole like Kim Kardashian thing going on. So these all seem very promising. I'm very excited to try them. The Rimmel lipsticks are only like $4 or $5, so they're really inexpensive. And I'm always looking for another nude lip. Like, I know the amount of nude lipsticks that I have is kind of absurd, but I mean, they're all different. You need them all. The next product that I picked up was from Rimmel as well, and this is part of like their new, I think it's like a spring collection. It's the Insta Flawless hashtag, and I really like the packaging. I think it's super adorable. I just like the color scheme. I think the font's cute. And they had like a couple different primers that were in this collection. And then they had like tinted moisturizers. And this one is, it's like a skin tint. So a tinted moisturizer, broad spectrum SPF 15, natural looking glow, 24-hour moisturization. And it primes and perfects the skin. I got mine in medium dark, which sounds really dark because I mean, it's like the darkest shade. So if you are deeper than my skin tone, which probably most of you are because I'm pretty light, they probably won't have a color that works for you in this collection. But it looks dark on my hand, but I feel like once you rub this out, like it's not that dark, especially since it is like a skin tint. But this smells so good. I don't know what it is. It smells like kind of like tanning oil, but not like banana tanning oil. Like Banana Boat has that like coconutty scent. It's like, oh, I don't know. I just like it. It's tropical. It smells really yummy. I think this will be nice for the spring and summer when I just want to throw something on, especially if like I'm going hiking or boating or something like that and I want something with protection on my face that has a little bit of color maybe. Or I thought this would be really nice for when I'm self-tanning and I just want something to even my skin tone out without having to do like full-on makeup. Because as you guys know, I don't tan my face. I only tan my body and I look kind of crazy when I don't have makeup on. So I thought this would be nice to try out. It was really inexpensive and I just love the smell. And the packaging, I just think it's super cute. So we'll see how that goes. Nail polish. I got a couple nail polishes. The first two are so darling. I've never seen this collection before, but how freaking cute is this packaging? It's from the brand called Paparazzi, and I got these at CVS. They had like a whole end cap of like a ton of colors, and I just thought they were so freaking cute. And they were 2 for $5 or like $2.99 each or something like that. So they were not expensive at all. They're super adorable. I got this light pink color, which is called Sugar Spun, and I got this like purpley pink color, which is called Romance in Bloom. I probably have pinks in my collection that look similar to these, but I just needed this packaging. It's so cute. And I just really like these colors. For spring, I love having pink nails. Like, pink nails are all the rage for me in spring. And pink toes. Like, wouldn't these be so cute on your toes? Ah, so cute. And then the next color that I got is from Salon Perfect. I don't know if I've used Salon Perfect nail polishes before. I'm sure I have at some point, but I don't remember them being amazing. It was like $3-ish. And I just love this color. It's like the really, really light peachy color. It's called Georgia Peach. And I feel like this will make me look so tan. Like, isn't that pretty? And I can't, like, this on your toes, like, I'm gonna look so tan. I'm very excited. I love this color. It's like a really, really light peachy pink. I'm very excited about it. At my job, I currently work as a supervisor for Michael Kors. And Michael has a very strict vision for what he wants his stores to look like and what he wants his team to look like. So I have very strict rules as to what kind of like makeup and nails I can wear. It all has to be very neutral. So I've been really rocking a lot of the really light colors lately, like light nudes and pinks and stuff, because that's all I can wear to work. But I'm excited about it for spring because, like I said, it makes you look tan. Okay, this next product is probably one of the products that I'm most excited about in this entire haul. This is a new highlighter from the drugstore. This is from Pixi, which is a brand that you can find at Ulta. And this is the Pixi with Aspen Ovard Glowy Powder. It's just like a highlighter, and the color was collabed with Aspen Ovard, who is a fellow Utahn. She actually lives in southern Utah, so she's only like, oh, like 2 hours away from me, 3 hours away from me. I don't know her or anything. I just know where she lives. I have met her before actually at an event, which was kind of cool. But I saw this color and was just like living for it. And this highlighter was only $16, which is really good. It's a good price for sure. And a lot of people have mentioned this in their favorites videos. I believe Manny MUA mentioned this, and I trust everything that man recommends. I can't get it open. But this color is amazing. It's called Santorini Sunset, which is such a cute name. And isn't that gorgeous? You know what? It kind of looks like Champagne Pop a little bit. It kind of does. I don't love that the packaging twists. That's kind of annoying, but we will see how it swatches. It's very soft. Not as soft as like Becca, but it's soft. And let's swatch it. Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Honestly, that looks like Champagne Pop to me. It's not as creamy as Becca or as like some of my high-end highlighters. It definitely has more of a powdery consistency. It's not like a creamy powder. It's just like a powder, but it looks really pretty. The color's pretty. I like that it has very slight specks of sparkle. It's mostly just like a beautiful iridescent. I'm very excited to try that, and it's gonna be nice to have a drugstore option of highlighters. So I don't know, I'm assuming these are limited edition. I'm not sure, but I think $16 is a good price for highlighters, and first impression, that is really, really pretty. I really like that color. I'm so excited about this next product. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm like sponge obsessed. I love beauty blenders. I love the Real Techniques sponge. My Miracle Complexion sponge review is like one of my top, I think it is my most popular video here on YouTube. I love the Real Techniques sponge, and I've tried a lot of like dupes or other beauty blender kind of products that I've liked as well. But I've heard amazing, amazing things about this guy. This is the new EcoTools Sponge Duo. These are 50% better application than the leading Prestige sponge. I'm assuming that leading Prestige sponge is the beauty blender. And it says it's a perfecting blender duo, best with liquid and cream makeup, 2 unique sponges that you can use wet or dry. You guys know EcoTools is very like eco-friendly. They're very environment aware, which is definitely a plus. And I got this duo for $10. I think it's like $9. I actually got it on sale at Target for $8. They had like a special promo going on, and I don't know how to open it. Let me in. So I've heard via the interweb that these are literally like so amazing. Like I've heard they're better than Beauty Blender. I've heard such good things about them. So I'm like, awesome, let's try it out. I like the shape of them. I think it's cool that it comes with 2 for $10. That's a good deal. And I think the shape is really cool. I think it's cool you get a big one and a small one. I feel like the small one is not a ridiculously small. Like I have the little tiny, teeny tiny little micro beauty blenders, and yes, this gets bigger when you wet it, but still this is like so small. I'm like, this is like unnecessarily small. I feel like it's just too small. But this one I feel like is like a good small size. Like I feel like it would be good for actually going underneath the eyes, where it's smaller than like your full size, but it's not so small that you're like, what do I do with this? So I'm very excited to try this. I'm assuming they get bigger when they're wet. They're very soft. They're not as soft as a Beauty Blender. I will tell you, it's definitely not as soft as a Beauty Blender or the Real Techniques sponge actually. Yeah, it's not as squishy or as bouncy as either of those, but I've heard good things. I've heard Tati loves it. I think Nicole loves it. I'm sure there's other people who love it. So I will try them. I will find out. I think having both the flat edge, the like corner here, and having that round section could be very beneficial. I could definitely see, I can like see the perks of the shape already. So I'm very excited to try these. Maybe I will do a review since you guys liked my Real Techniques sponge video so much. All right, so that's everything that I purchased for this haul. The last half of this haul is all going to be from L'Oreal, and actually I did buy a couple of these L'Oreal products, but for the most part, they were all sent to me in PR. I got this big old box from L'Oreal, and it is just full of products. I was Snapchatting about how generous L'Oreal was. I am so freaking excited to use these. I have used a lot of L'Oreal products in the past that I've absolutely loved. Their masks are some of the best skincare products I've ever used from the drugstore. Those masks are a bomb, and I love their foundations too. So I'm so happy to be trying these out, and I'm so grateful that L'Oreal sent this package. I could not be more excited, and I want to show you guys what I got because I love sharing products with you guys. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator. It says it's a blush and a highlighter, but it's color correcting shades. So as you can see in there, there's like a purple and a peach and a green and a blue. There's a lot of really high-end brands that do sort of powder color correcting type powders. Givenchy has a bunch. I'm sure there's other brands. I just can't think of them right now. The Givenchy one's $55. So this is definitely less than that. I don't understand why it says blush and highlighter, because I feel like no one's going to be blushing with these colors. Like, this is not the shade that I would use for blush, but I will say it's beautiful. Like, isn't that packaging so pretty? I really, really like the packaging. I could see myself using it as a highlighter, but let's swatch it. So I just ran my finger across all of the shades. Really pretty, like a kind of iridescent, luminous kind of glow. And that's what it looks like. That color's really pale, and it has like definite color correcting tones in it. Like, I can't imagine wearing like a blue or green highlighter, but I will have to play with it. These are color correctors and things similar to this. You can't tell by swatching them and looking at them. You have to really try to use them. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. I'm not feeling great about it, but I will give it a go. So these products are very exciting. These are liquid eyeliners, and they're like the pen applicator liquid liners, which is so awesome. Those are my favorite type of eyeliners. I used one today on my lash line. I love using liquid pen liners. They're just the best. They're so user-friendly. I get so much control out of them, and they're the best. They're the only way that I've been able to live my life in the last couple years. So I'm very excited about these. And I got colors, which is so exciting. So I can do like really cool, unique looks, maybe for spring and summer. So I got two of the color Wild Green. And I don't know why I got two, but I'm okay with it. And then I got Electric Blue, which could be so fun. I can think of so many like badass, like blue wing looks that I could do with that. And then of course, Black Party, which will just be perfect for every day. So I'm very excited about these. I love the packaging, and I love liquid liners. So I'm super stoked about this. My favorite liquid liners that I cycle through very regularly, either for myself or for clients, is all high-end liquid liners. I just haven't found a drugstore one that works for me. So I have very high hopes for this, because if this works well, I mean, I would love to be able to pick up my liquid liner at the drugstore. This is a brow product. This is the Brow Stylist Kabuki Blender brow pencil? That's weird. So it's the Brow Stylist Kabuki. It looks like this. I have used the newer L'Oreal brow pencil that's like the retractable one. That one's like a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. If you guys are looking for a really good brow pencil, that's the one I would get from L'Oreal. This is a very chubby brow pencil, and it has like a smudger brush on the end. I can't imagine doing my brows with like a chubby blender. This definitely seems like it's gonna be too thick to be able to control shaping and sculpting the brows with. I can't imagine this working very well unless I use a brow pencil with it and like dip into the product. But I do actually think it could be nice for the front of the brows. Like if you use a more precise brow pencil on the end of your brow or the tail of your brow, and then use this in the front to do that kind of like ombre effect that is really popular right now on like Instagram. I can't imagine this working well for like sculpting and defining a really good sculpted brow, but I could see using a brow pencil or a brow brush to like dip into the product and use it as like a dip brow pomade. Or I could see using like a traditional pencil to sculpt out the tail of your brows, and using this on the beginning of your brow to kind of feather it out and fill out that area. Because I have used like a bigger pencil in the front of my brow and then like a precise one on the tail. So again, I will have to try it out. The color does look nice, but I'm picky about brow products, and I feel like something this large just may not be very user-friendly, but we will see. I got a mascara. This is the Voluminous Feline Black is Black mascara. This looks good. I like the packaging. I like the way that this wand looks. Some of my all-time favorite mascaras that I've ever used are from L'Oreal. My favorite drugstore mascaras are certainly from L'Oreal. I love the Voluminous collection. All the voluminous ones work very well for me, and I know a lot of makeup artists that is their go-to mascara that they use on clients. So definitely like L'Oreal mascaras, and I'm excited to try this one out. I always need more mascara, and I'm always excited to try out mascara. So very excited about this one. And then quite possibly the most exciting thing that L'Oreal sent me is the lipsticks. I got all of the Infallible, well, not all of them. I got a bunch of the Infallible lip paints, and I'm so excited about these. I have seen so many swatches of these. I have seen really, really good things about these, and when I've worn them, I've been so impressed. They feel amazing. They smell amazing. The colors are beautiful. I'm very, 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 very excited about these. I think these are gonna be perfect for spring and summer. I'm so excited. This is the Spicy Blush, which is like the lightest neutral pinky tone. I tried this one on, it was super cute. And then I really like this color, which is called Fearless Fuchsia. It's like this really pretty, like hot punch kind of pink color. And then they have a color called Taupeless that I don't have. And that one I think is gonna be a really popular color. It's like a cool tones, like nudie purple, kind of like beigey purple. It's really, really pretty. And then this one is called Lilac Lust. So excited about this color. I love purple tones for spring. And then my mom tried on one of these darker colors. I think it was the navy one, but it might not have been. It might have been something else. But all these darker colors are amazing. This one is Sultry Sangria, which is this awesome, like, kind of Merlot color. This one is Violet Twist, which is this really hot, kind of deep, grungy purple. And then these two are amazing. I cannot wait to use these or create some sort of look with these or put these on clients. This is Bewitched Bordeaux, which is really awesome, super, super vampy, really dark burgundy. And then Navy Spy, which is, I mean, just this badass navy color. I'm very excited about that. And then this one is Cool Coral, which is just like a tangerine sort of color, which would be pretty for spring. So when I've worn these, I've had a really good experience with them. They're very comfortable on. They don't transfer easily, even though they're kind of more of a lip gloss type of consistency. They look really good by themselves, but you could totally top them over a lip liner or a lipstick for more like longevity or shine. And I just feel really good about this formula. I think it's a very user-friendly formula, and I'm very excited to experiment with it more. I may do like a swatch video or like a testing out video and show you guys these in action. And the last several products in this haul are going to be skincare products. This one I actually did purchase on my own, the L'Oreal Hydra Genius. I saw this whole like display and collection and was really excited about it. I think it's like a very nice looking collection. I love that they are using like glass for their packaging, and I like that it's broken down by skin type. They had oily skin, normal skin, and dry skin, and they had different skincare products to go with each of those. So this is the Hydra Genius, which is like the moisturizer. I'm gonna use this for daytime moisturization. I have used it a few times. It feels really nice. It smells really nice. I think it worked really well underneath makeup. And then another part of that collection is the L'Oreal Skin Expert Micellar Cleansing Water. They do have 3 different types of cleansing waters right now. This one is like the waterproof version, so you can tell that it has like the dual consistency up here, which you would mix them up together, and that way it will remove waterproof makeup. I always need more cleansing waters, more makeup removers, and I'm so excited that the Drugstore is coming out with micellar waters, because micellar waters are amazing. They work wonders for the skin. They work literally for every single person. Every makeup artist out there needs to have them in their kit. They're just a must-have, and I love the packaging of this, and I'm very excited to try this out because I'm sure it's good. I like L'Oreal skincare, so I'm very excited about this. I think that when it comes to drugstore skincare, it can be, I do get nervous about purchasing drugstore skincare because I'm like, can I return it? What if it doesn't work for me? Or, you know, it's just, I get worried about the quality of ingredients that are in them. But I think that out of all the drugstore skincare products, I think L'Oreal has some really great products. And I think that they do a good job at explaining and breaking down things with their skincare products that you would see with high end. I think it's a very like good place to go for drugstore skincare. And one of my all-time favorite drugstore skincare products is the L'Oreal masks. These are so bomb. I have all of them. I love them all. They're all amazing. They all work very well. And for the price, like I would pay so much more money than these cost because they're that good. These are $10. And this is the Pure Clay Mask, the Detox and Brighten Charcoal. I also have the eucalyptus, and I also have the algae. I've got them all. They're all good. I think the eucalyptus is my favorite, but I really like this one too. I like them all. They're all good. But I'm very excited that I got another one. These two products I have never used, never tried anything remotely similar to these. My mom says the Revitalift collection from L'Oreal is good. I've heard a lot of good things about the Revitalift collection. Some of their pieces are actually quite pricey for drugstore, but I think skincare is absolutely worth the money. This is the Miracle Blur Instant Eye Smoother Eye Treatment. Erase the look of crow's feet, dark circles, and puffiness. So this has the OptiBlur technology, and this is like a eye cream, eye treatment that you could use in the morning before you do your makeup to give you like instant results. That way you don't have to struggle as much when it comes to doing your makeup. And then this one is the Youth Code, the dark spot corrector. I love anything that is like glowing, skin tone correcting. This is a dark spot corrector day moisturizer with SPF 30. Corrects dark spots in 4 weeks. That's fast. Reveals even luminous skin. I'm all about that. I always need SPF. I always need something to make my skin luminous. And I've never tried a L'Oreal moisturizer, I don't think. I don't think I've ever tried a L'Oreal moisturizer other than that Hydrogenius that I was showing you earlier. And I definitely haven't tried any of their like creams. And it looks like a nice, like, high-end cream. So I'm excited to test this out. All right, you guys, so that's it for my drugstore haul. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I absolutely love doing haul videos with y'all and showing you new products and talking about what's coming up next on my channel and talking to you guys in the comment section about what you think of these products. If you've tried them, if you want to try them, if you've heard good things, bad things, I love hanging out with you guys in the comment section. Definitely let me know down below what videos you guys want to see. I have so many ideas right now for what I want to do for spring and summer, and so many like good products on my hands right now that I can't wait to use. So I look forward to hearing from you guys down there. You can also check out my description box below if you guys want to see previous videos or if you want to find me on social media. I absolutely love seeing you guys on Instagram and Snapchat, and I'm always posting more and more on those platforms as well. So thank you so much for your support. I would love if you guys gave this video a thumbs up and if you subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see y'all in a later video. Mwah!